Hi everybody, Simon with FanQuake Coins and Bullion here, and I am finally back from vacation. As you can probably hear, I'm a little bit under the weather, so this is going to be, some people have been asking to do a viewer mailbag, and I'm also going to do some follow-up stuff on the giveaways and things like that. I wanted to start off with a huge thank you to everyone who subscribed in the last 2 weeks. It's been 300 people, so the channel has grown quite a bit. Also, my obligatory comment, there's 2,000, almost 3,000 returning viewers. Like, comment, and subscribe, guys, to be entered for our giveaways on each video. So let's dive right in, and we'll share what I will be doing. One big giveaway for the last videos, the last 5 videos, as well as this one. So the next video, we will be doing a giveaway. I will be doing the pulling from the comments and the videos. So for the last 6, or the last 5, including this one, I'm going to be giving away a 1-ounce koala. It's a pretty nice coin here, and it's in a capsule. 2018. You got the queen on there. And I'm also going to be giving away a 1/2 ounce gram of 14 karat gold. There's about 27 bucks in silver in gold in here. So, this is probably 60 or 70 bucks worth of loot for you guys. So this, I'm just going to keep that on camera over there, and you guys can look at it, and remember to like, comment, and subscribe on each video. I will be choosing one video at random to choose the comments from. So make sure that you've commented and liked on each of the videos, including this one and the last 5, to be entered into the giveaway. Let's take a sip of my water here, keep my voice fresh. Another good note is I will be set up at the St. Cloud show here in Minnesota this weekend. So if you guys want to come and say hi, feel free to come and do that. So also on vacation, I did pick up some coins. I can't go 2 weeks without even thinking about coins. So there's this really cool place in St. John's or something. We went on a cruise for my wife's birthday, so but this place specializes in shipwreck coins. So I picked up 3 coins, and we'll just kind of take a peek at them. This is a 8 reals from El Cazador from Louisiana. It's Annex certified, and it's VF25, and it's just kind of a cool piece. It's not stuff that I normally buy, but I figured, why not? It's kind of a cool piece, just something for the collection. And, I'm trying to get things that I normally wouldn't do for myself. So we got that one there. And these 3, this one and the next 2 are not for sale. I got a 4 real. So this is a cob, and this is from, I'm going to totally butcher this, the Vengenhart, and I believe this was, I want to say it's Norwegian or something, but, this was struck in 1732, and it was sunk 3 years later in 35. Some detail here, but it's a super original piece, and they just do it by weight. So the cob is basically they just chopped off the metal and struck it, and then that was the coin. It's a little bit easier for commerce than just a big bar of silver, but there's that piece there. And then I also got a 8 reals cob, and this is sunk off of Norway. Looks like this. No, this is a different shipwreck. And this one has a little more detail. Well, I should say, quote unquote, a little more detail. It has more of the shipwreck effect, but it has something on both sides. You can kind of see the shield here, but it's just something really cool, something I don't have at all for myself. So we'll just put those up there. All right, so we'll get into the questions. I'll just be putting some stuff on the screen and just answering some of your guys' questions. I'm always happy to answer questions in the comments or emails, but typically I just want to collect them and then I'll just answer them all at one time. It makes for good content for you guys and just kind of enjoyable, educational. So the first one here is talking about barber coinage premium. And guys, all the following coins that I'm showing are going to be for sale either on my eBay or the website as the video goes live. So just keep an eye out for those. So talking about barber coinage, do they command a higher premium than the other 90%? So yes, 100% they do. You know, some of the, you know, earlier type things, you know, basically the harder they get to find, the more it costs. I mean, you know, if someone is paying 20%, 20 times for 90%, you know, you might be getting 22 on barbers and then, you know, getting 25 in the shop. Those are just rough numbers. I mean, they're not accurate, but just for the math's sake. Talking about how do I get the most out of a coin show as a hobbyist, you know, what items to sell, hunting, you know, talking to dealers about deals, you know, with bringing items to sell. I mean, bring everything, you know, bring a little bit of everything. You know, if you have paper currency, generally you don't want to be selling paper currency to someone that doesn't have paper currency in their case. You want to sell it to the paper currency dealer because you'll get the most out of that from them. They'll pay you the strongest. You know, same for foreign coins. U.S. coins are going to be the most common, bullion, you know, and, you know, you want to shop around and say, hey, you know, I have this item. I'm just fielding offers. What are you going to pay me on this? And just say, you know, set the expectation. And even with me, you know, I always tell people to come back, you know, I give them a price and then say, shop it around. And, you know, typically I try to be the most competitive, and a lot of probably 80 or 90% of the people always come back to me. So, I mean, that's a really good tip there. I mean, hunting and haggling on pricing, I mean, really just, you want to go through the coin floor, depending on the size of the show, probably 3 or 4 times. You know, if you see something that strikes you, you know, sometimes a dealer just point it out to a dealer and say, hey, I'm interested in this. A lot of times dealers won't set something back unless you're another dealer. And, you know, I typically don't unless they pay me right away. And that's just, you know, to make sure that the person is good for it. Because I've had people say, I want this, and then they just disappear. And, you know, I've had other people be interested in it, and then that, you know, basically keeps me from making a sale. You know, spotting fakes, you know, Morgan's piece, things like that. You know, the big things is the strike. You want to look at the strike of the coin. You want to look at the edges and obviously grading. You want to check the certification. You want to look at the reading. If it's uncertified, weigh the coin. If you have access to a ping tester or a sigma, those are always good to use to validate that the coins are real. Typically, if you are able to weigh it, ping test it, or sigma, that'll basically give you enough information to tell her if it's real or not. Talking about grading, should a hobbyist get their own membership or just use someone else's membership? So it kind of really depends. I mean, a lot of times people will say, well, you know, if you're a PCGS certified dealer, you know, you'll get better grades on your coins. And, you know, I would like to think that that's probably not true, but I mean, the there you would hope that there's no favoritism there. But it kind of really depends on how serious of a collector you are, and how much money you want to spend on the hobby. A PCGS membership is a couple $100. For math's sake, we'll just say $300 for the highest membership tier. And with that is like, you get 8 submissions, which is basically the cost of, submitting 8 coins. So basically it's a net zero, as long as you submit your 8 coins. And, but for some people, $300 is like 3 months of, coin collecting money. So it just kind of depends on the scalability and where you're at in the collection. If, you don't want to, there's no reason for you to do it. I mean, I started doing it just because, it incentivized me to submit more coins to grading. Pardon me. I have another sip of water here. Another good question here is, should lower coins, non-uncirculated AU, still be graded? And, I would say yes. It kind of depends on the value of the coin and how much you have in the coin. If the coin is, let's say this is you bought the coin for $35 and this is a $50 coin. It's like, well, your grading fee is going to cost you way more to get the coin submitted. And basically, you're going to be in the hole no matter what. There's no chance of this getting mint state. So you just need to use your common sense with that. I mean, if the coin is rare, if it's tough to find in certain grades, or if you simply want it authenticated, I would say yes, get it graded in any grade from poor to all the way up to AU. But, you have to be smart about spending your money and making sure that you're making just good use of your money, you're stretching it. Talking about type coins, so someone just said, what are type coins? So basically, I mean, there's US type coins in the sense where, pardon me again. So you have pennies, right? So you have, this is an easy example right here, actually, of a stack. So you have both 09 cents, and then you have your 09 VDB and your 09 no VDB. So these are both type cents. This is technically a 1 year type, just because they only did the VDB for 1 year. And then the rest of them have no VDB. And so basically when someone says type coins is you have one of each type. So one of each 1 cent. You have your flying eagle cent. You have your Indian head cent with the wreath but no shield. Okay, now you have with the wreath, and then now you have your copper nickel, and then you have your bronze. So it's like just collecting them that way. And that's kind of the terminology that people use to break them down. And it's the same for quarters. Basically, it's just with any design change that becomes a type coin. And then just kind of the last question here is talking about, tracking inventory and what do I do and what's the best way that I can recommend to people. Basically, I have a spreadsheet and I'm happy to spread it around and share it with people, but I just punch everything in there, what I paid, how much, what I sold it for, tracking tax costs and things like that. And then at the quarter I go and I submit that. I use a CPA, and anyone doing this semi-professionally, I would recommend that. But basically, you know, it's a spreadsheet. It's you know, it does the job for me. And obviously through my website, that does a little bit of a better job tracking that kind of thing. So I'm just going to wrap this video up. You know, just trying to keep things a little more casual today, but there will be a lot more content coming up in the next couple of weeks as I continue to feel better. But I wanted to get something out for you guys to say thank you for the support on the last 5 videos. And just a reminder, comment on this video as well as the last 5 videos. I will be picking from one of these 6 videos randomly one of the comments to be the winner of this koala and this half gram of 14 karat gold. So make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and we will see you guys in the next one. Thanks so much. Bye-bye now.